been my privilege and pleasure to be a close friend and colleague with Sheriff Mark Curran for years. We've worked together on a number of items of mutual importance to the citizens of Southwest Lake County, and I am pleased to endorse him for re-election. I've known Mark Curran for years, and my respect for him continues to grow. We live in times as elected officials where integrity and transparency and honesty are so important, and Mark shows it and lives it every single day. Mark brings the three most important qualities any public official can have, especially in these troubled times. He acts with complete integrity at all times, complete honesty at all times, and complete transparency at all times. You know, in government, there's a need, especially in law enforcement, to balance public safety and the safety of the citizens with taxpayer concerns. And Mark does this brilliantly every single day for the residents and the taxpayers of Lake County.
You know, if you're a chief of police, you're appointed by a mayor and a village council or a city council, and they have some authority over you, what have you. A sheriff receives a budget from a county board, but beyond that, he's independently elected. And so no county commissioner should have more input on what the sheriff does than a citizen. I look at it as I have 700,000+ people that are my bosses, and not, you know, one person or 8 or 10. And so ultimately it liberates you in so many ways, and that's the beauty of being sheriff.
These are important as we work to address very serious problems in our society and in our county. Part of the way he's done this is by assembling a great team. Mark has tremendous respect for people, whether it's the deputies and the staff at the Sheriff's Department, the public, other office holders like me, or the members of the community.
Nobody's going to find me saying this thing to this person and this thing to that. It just doesn't happen. I'm going to say the same thing, what I believe in, to everyone, and you know, let the chips fall, and if they don't like me because of that, so be it. But oftentimes, and this is why I've probably had more crossover support than anyone else, they may ask me, you know, follow-up questions, and they'll think, well, you know, I really don't agree with him on this or that, but I can say this much. He's a fair guy, and I think that's most importantly what I want for my sheriff. Somebody that's concerned about my rights as a citizen. Instead, they should be very respectful that, you know what, we're here to serve. Police are not on a higher level, you know, we're on the same level, and we need to protect those rights as much as we need to enforce the law.
And this comes from his core. He's a devoted husband and father, and he is committed to his faith and to living the role of a servant leader. And this is why he is so effective in listening. That's one of the keys to Mark Curran's success as a leader. He listens, and that listening provides wisdom, which yields good decisions executed by a fine staff. I'm proud to support him, and I urge all my fellow citizens in Lake County to do the same.
I'm Mark Curran, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Friends of Mark Curran.